Spectacular cities for a spectacular competition. Pool D, pool phase continues here in Tel Aviv at the Shlomo Group Arena at the 2023 Euro Volleys for the men. And next up on the show court is the undefeated side from France with 3 wins and no losses. And they go up against a team who could cause them problems. Romania arriving at the venue and looking in confident form. It hasn't quite gone all their way, but they certainly will be looking to provide a challenge. There's Andrea Gianni, the head coach and Italian volleyball legend, in charge at the moment of this French team. And Les Bleus, as many people have commented, have not found their A game so far at the EuroVolleys, but the Olympic champions have been playing everybody. So it's been a mix and match squad turnout from them, and they are still looking for that perfect balance. Let's hear from some of the players.
End of the pool phase. Yesterday you did a very good job, but today a new challenge, meeting the Olympic champions. So any expectations?
Yeah, thank you very much for the words. Yeah, we had a really good win yesterday, and it was basically our last hope of qualifying for the next part of the championship. Right now we're just hoping to play our best. We did from the first day here. We just improved our game, and we want to show this also today.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
France is the only unbeaten team in Pool D. Today a new match day against Romania. So what are the expectations?
A good level, a good play for us. It's important that we keep the level, increase our level to play and to be ready for the next round.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Opposite Stefan Boye and Robert Carlin, middle player from France and Romania respectively. And the Romanian team turned it on, played a great game against Greece to pick up a 3-1 victory. That kept them in the hunt for a place in the next round, and they would dearly like to bring a decent performance to the party today. Time for a pre-game snack in the Romanian changing room. Across inside the French dressing room, well, it's all confidence from them. Another pre-match snack there for the big middle, Nicolas Le Goff. And there is Antoine Brizard, super setter, the setter who drove this French team to the Olympic title in Tokyo. And once they get that balance right, I think we're going to see fireworks from Les Bleus. Still captain, though, at senior level is the backup setter, the very experienced Benjamin Tognuti in the blue. And his opposite number 12 is Marian Lulian Bala, who's also been playing very well, the wing spiker for Romania. And that's what is on the way. France versus Romania from Group D. France undefeated and looking to continue that record, but they haven't exactly found some thrilling performances out there. They will be looking to try and deliver big, I think, in this final game, and then turning their attentions towards that next phase. So that's your list of matches that are coming up. Plenty of wonderful watches, and there's the confirmation that France at the moment top the pool. Greece and Turkey missing out so far. The Israel team, though, the host nation here for this Pool D in Tel Aviv, looking to continue their good form. A look at some of the players as they go through the final part of their warm-up. There's Jean Patry. Hasn't played a tremendous amount in that opposite position. Stefan Boye has tended to play more than him. And there he is, right on cue. Stefan, heard from him just ahead of this game. Number 4 is one of the libros for Romania, Sergio Diaconescu, 27 years of age, very experienced player from the Craiova club. And there's the genius in the blue shirt, Ngapet. Mind you, he stood next to another genius, isn't he? Genia Grebenikov, the 33-year-old libero. And talking of geniuses, slash legends, Andrea Gianni, head coach of this French team. His opposite number, Sergio Stanciu. His players have been playing pretty well, I have to say. Romania up against it and really did put the hammer down against Greece. Now, a couple of the key players. Claudio Dumitru, the 28-year-old setter for this Romanian team. If he can get the ball on his head from some decent passing, then he can run a good offense, and he's got the players to put the ball away. Alexandra Rata, should be going big on the points today, and he'll need to. On the other side, the magician, Erwin Ngapet, Mr. Magic as he's known, 32-year-old wing spiker for this French team. Still got the minerals to win the big games. Now, will it be Brizard at the setting position, or will it be this man, the captain, Benjamin Tognuti? Undersized in terms of the positional play at the net, but still a very creative setter in this environment. There's your full lineup of the players for Romania. They've brought a nice balance of youth, still finding their way in the senior game, but also some very experienced players. The likes of 33-year-old captain Bala will certainly be trying to calm this team down as they go up against the Olympic champions, who just have an incredible wealth of talent. And that's a group of players that are pretty much interchangeable. That's what Coach Gianni is looking for. A team that whatever squad he puts out onto the floor can deliver the results. So time to welcome France to this 3,500-seater arena here in Tel Aviv. The Shlomo Group Arena, about to once again see the Olympic champions in action. We'll be fascinated to see which starting lineup Gianni goes with today, because he has used pretty much the entire bench in different rotations across their 3 victories. But he must be now thinking in terms of the knockout phase. There he is, Andrea Gianni. And now, from Romania's point of view, this is a good test for them. They've got the Greece game out of the way. That was a must-win for them. And now, I think they have nothing to lose. They can just try and relax into this match and see how much of a problem they can cause France. So Romania look in ebullient form as we prepare for this next game. Olympic champions France then up against Romania here in Pool D in Tel Aviv. And before we get referee and player introductions underway and get this match started, it's time for the national anthems of both nations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthems. First national anthem of France. ההמנון של נבחרת צרפת. בבקשה. Thank you. And now, please rise for the national anthem of Romania. ההמנון של רומניה, בבקשה.
Well, wherever you are in the world, thanks for joining us here on EuroVolley TV. Simon Golding with you for this Pool D match. The two coaches exchanging pins, final pleasantries ahead of us meeting our referees for this match. And then we'll get to learn which starting lineup the two coaches want to go with. Romania, 60s and 70s, had a love affair with this tournament. Gold in 63. And then way back when, they got silver in 55, 58, and then went on to get bronze in 71 and 77. But in recent decades, the Romanian men's team have not been performing at that same level. But this is a good group of players, as the Olympic champions and former European champions in 2015 France are about to find out. Sergiu Stancu, the Romanian coach, assisted by Razvan Popala. I'm sure we'll have a game plan coming into this one. The problem that most teams have had in terms of formulating a game plan against Les Bleus so far at the EuroVolleys is that it's been a different lineup in every game. And we wait to see who Gianni will put out today. Szymon Pindral then of Poland will be our first official. And he will be ably assisted by Bulgaria's Alexander Vinaliev. Stefan Boye, number 12, will he be starting in that opposite slot ahead of Jean Patry? We'll find out very shortly. And there's the Romanian lineup. So opposite is Rata, Dumitru, the experienced setter, then Bata and Kalin in the middle, and Bala and Akio Banite is the outside hitting combination. Well, there's your starting lineup for France. Boye, Bulto, Giuffroy, Grebenikov and Angapet. They've got two Libros today, but they're having to employ the wing spiker, the non-starting wing spiker in the second Libro position, which is Klivnov. Bulto and Giuffroy then through the middle. Tilly is going to get a game today with Ngapet. So very experienced outsides, and it will be Benjamin Tognuti, the captain and setter, starting ahead of Brisa, with Boye in that opposite position. Interesting stuff, but lots and lots of quality players on the bench for France that could still come in to this match. Dumitru then will be the setter. Number 6. Number 12, my apologies, is Bala, the wing spiker and captain. And number 6 is the setter, Dumitru. He'll have to keep things nice and calm today. Bella Florian Bata played a good game, 88% efficiency against Greece, the young middle. He'll be looking to go big in this one as well. Number 19, we heard from Robert Kalin, the other middle blocker earlier. And it's the experienced Libro, Sergio Diaconescu, who will be starting in that defensive specialist position. So there we go. Setter Dumitru. Opposite is going to be Rata, number 13. And once more, that huge demand on the outside players when it's out of system, which Romania will surely be against Andrea Gianni's French team serving today. Well, his opposite number will be hoping that Sergiu Stancu and his team can find a good rhythm when the pass isn't quite on the money. This is an interesting matchup, this one, in Pool D. Turkey, Israel with 2 wins, Romania, Portugal also picking up a couple. So France, the only undefeated team so far. Can Romania test them today? We're good to go. First serve then in this Pool D match goes to France, and middle blocker Quentin Dufroy, 30 years of age, starting with Bultar through the middle, and that is a fine opening swing from the team in yellow. Romania looking to take it to the Olympic champions, Les Bleus, France in blue. And how about that for pinning the middle to start with? And that's what Dumitru can do for Romania, the playmaker, if he's got the ball on his head. So Romania's pass must hold up. Bata whips it into play. Ferocious serve. Wow, that nearly caught Kevin Tilly out. And France instantly put on the back foot here. This is a powerful opening from Romania. And the race to 25 hasn't started as France would like. Boyer playing opposite today. Just shanks it one-handed past the referee. But this is a murderous serve from the Dinamo Bucharesti player, Bartek. This time it's out though. Whoa, 121 clicks on the speed gun. Nice aggressive start though from Romania. France have their first point courtesy of an error. Toniuti, the captain and setter, puts it in play. Little bit tight on the pass, but Romania makes something of it, and Boye slaps it cross court. Dumitru with good defence and a heavy, heavy swing from the opposite. Alexandru Rata, 23 years of age, from the Acara Galati club, drills this one. And France just taking a bit of time to find their angles here against a team that they will not know all that well at this level. Rata. Heavy serve again. Romania's serving is strong here. And France just struggling at the moment. Oh, wow. Boyer's given that the full treatment, but a three-man block waiting for him, and Robert Carlin, 2 metre tall middle, I think got most of that. He got all of it. That went down like a bullet. Not Boyer's finest, and Romania into a fantastic position. Another tricky pass. Ngapet makes it look easy, and that's a fine swing. Daryl Bultor just establishing himself in the air, the Montpellier player, then turning his body to slap it into that one position. That's a great spike into that zone, especially when you've got the backcourt setter there. On that occasion, though, found ground easily against the opposite. Oh, they're taking time to get going here. Ngapet with the next error. And France looking a little bit like they've looked in some of the other games. Yes, it's been mix and match in terms of their starting lineups. And yes, they've got the job done, but it's not been smooth. Wow. Well, in this Shlomo Group arena, you can hear just how hard the Romanian players are hitting this ball. They have decided that game plan A is to go maximum velocity against the French passers, Tilly, Grebenikov and Ngapet. Bultor to serve. Had a good game in their last match against Israel. Solid pass. Very good defence down the line from Bultor, but just too much on it. And Rata has made a brilliant start. The left-handed opposite has nailed another one, 106 kilometres per hour on the speed gun, straight past Kevin Tilly. Tilly, whose dad was the former coach, the coach that led them to gold in Tokyo. And then in came a really big name, the Roma coach, Andrea Gianni, played for so many seasons right at the top of world volleyball with the Azzurri, with Italy. Boy, a good serve. I like Romania's pass at the moment, standing up to the test. Chance here for France. And Tilly straight into the block. Well defended, though, by Toniuti. Romania go again. Under control again. France to score. Tilly this time makes it. Hit that very hard off the fingertips, did Kevin Tilly. Played his student volleyball at Thompson Rivers University in Kamloops in Canada. And then went on to a fabulous pro and international career, and is hanging on to his place in this French team. What a swing. What a swing. Lovely fast set. Almost zero tempo there from Dumitru, and he's found his main man through the middle, Barta. That is really good. That is really good. Just a little bit of shoot feel to that ball, and a brilliant seam opened up by the setter. Solid from Ngapeth. Gets onto his front foot. And just that lure of the pipe attack, the big attack to Ngapeth, just created a bit of space here for Geoffroy. You could see Barta was just honouring that pipe. A little late into the air, and good response from Toniutti in France. Tilly with the serve. Yeah, heavy swing. Again, I like the way Rata has started this game. Really impressive. He's not going over the top here in terms of his power. He's just finding his lines, and knew with Toniutti against him, he had plenty of angles available. Good pass from Grebenikov, and Boye forced to throw that one down with the backline attack, but he's got such an amazing broad jump, Boye. He covers tremendous distance, and he can make shots like that when the ball isn't quite there. That'll do. That'll do for France, who's settling into a rhythm now. Heavy swing. Really good serve from Geoffroy, but good comeback again from Romania. And at the moment, their serve reception is really standing up to the task against this French team. And France, once again, looking at another tricky demand. And Rata is scoring at will. Back to the tricky serve of Barta. This is a cannon. Takes his pace off this time, though. Tilly with a good pass. And that's been put out by Mr. Magic, Erwin Ngapeth. 32 years of age now, for so long has just been one of the superstars of the world game. As the number 9 for France. Has his moments, can blow a little hot and cold, but when it really matters, when his team have really needed him in the big matches, he's always been there. He's always delivered. 3-point cushion opened up. Romania playing brilliant volleyball here. Block organisation is good. Their service pressure is immense at the moment. And their angles are exquisite. Again, with Toniutti in front court for France, the middle blocker has a lot of pressure to cover that line. He has to get out really wide, and that's what leaves the angle. Toniutti just pulls out of the block there once he knew it was going cross-court. Bultar, one-on-one against the Romanian captain. Can't get the job done. Timeout, France.
Ascoltate bene, le parole più importanti ve l'ho dette ieri alla fine dell'allenamento. Come noi giochiamo la partita, come ci stiamo in questa partita. Non è tecnica o tattica, è come vogliamo essere nella partita.
Always interesting. You normally hear an international coach working with a team that is a different nationality. You normally hear them conversing in English. Well done to our fans here in the Shlomo Group Arena. But Chinanyesi has played in Italy. John Patry plays in Italy. Ngapeth as well is out there. Antoine Brizard with Piacenza. And so clearly feels he can communicate in his native tongue. And the players understand. What they will understand is they're under pressure in this first set. Barta to serve again. Takes it off pace. Grebenikov picks it up nicely. Boye out of the back line is defended by Dumitru. And Rata gets touched in the block this time. Tilly sends it wide, and Ngapeth finds a brilliant swing. Now, was that going long? If it didn't touch the block, then it probably shouldn't have been defended, but maybe it did just clip a finger, and Azio Banete decided to touch it and fires off his arms. Again, superb. He's got good range, hasn't he? Really good range as Alexandru Rata. Comes in heavy on the angle, and like all lefties, he's got that cut across his body out on the right side, but he's looked very good from the left side as well. 4 points in the bank already. Now, can he find a serve? Romania in control of this opening set. It's a good serve. It's a brilliant pass from Tilly, and that is a magnificent block. Well, Romania have done their homework on Toniutti because the middles are reading him really well. Watch this from Kalin, knew where that was going, chased it out and closed the angle that Ngapet thought was open. And that's what gave the skipper a chance to finish the block. Good hit again from Rutt. Another beautiful pass from Tilly. This time he gets it right. That was a bit tasty from Ergin Ngapet there. Oh yeah, lovely. And a good set from Tonyuti as well. Knew that Kalin would be thinking the ball might be going somewhere else, and he fired that on the reverse. But France with a lot of work to do here. Tipped out of the back line, net touch from the French block. Just got a little too over anxious to get to that ball. I tell you what, this looks at the moment like France are going to lose this first set. They're going to have to go on a serious points run at the service line. And France are chasing shadows at the moment. Captain to serve, Marion Lilian-Bala. Less pace on that. Tilly's pass has been magnificent last 3 balls, but can't kill it. France have control again. They're having to fight for everything here. Bultor puts it down. Nice quick set from Tonyuti to beat the block, but on side out, it's just about working for France. I can tell you on their side in, which is when they serve and play defence, nothing happening at the moment. Romania looking very smooth. Bultor it is. No joy for France, no rhythm. And Andrea Gianni will be thinking very hard here about where he wants to go. Has Chinanyesi and Le Goff on the bench, the 2 middles. And out in terms of the wing spikers, Luati and Karl are the 2 replacements today, with Clevenot in the libero shirt. Nice pass, Ngapet, Boye, and he's not going to miss those, one-on-one. Up against Akiobanate. Seam was there, he knew the corner was open, and Boye's going to put those away 9 times out of 10. But missing the serve just underlines how little rhythm this French team has got at the moment, and that's scoreboard pressure for you. That's a 5-point lead to Romania in a game that they will do very well to take a single set in, let alone anything else. But they're playing with fire. They're playing really well here in Tel Aviv. Yeah, good work. Tilly turns it off the hands and away on a tricky set. They're just waiting for it to start. Tilly, who played in Canada at the same university as John Gordon Perrin, Gordy Perrin, who we've seen in Italy last season, the former Canadian captain. And there are the changes being rung. So it's the old double sub coming by the looks of it. Tonyuti and Boye will be replaced, and they are indeed replaced by Brizard and Patry. Gianni's had enough of his starting lineup. Romania will just keep ticking the scoreboard over. Kibanate with the kill off the arms of Ngapet. There's some mighty hits coming in here from Romania, but it's all off the back of some good passing and great post-block defence. Patry gets his first swing defended by Dumitru. Oh, this time it's down. This time it's down. 3-man block, reading where that was going, and at last the French fans can have a little celebration here. This is a monster block. Little bit of Ngapeth, but a lot of Dufroy, and Patry's fired up. Originally, Stanky, the coach of Romania, thinking that's out, but it's in. Is this the start of the comeback? Good serve, well passed. Well, you don't see that often from setters at this level, but just every so often, if there's a bit of sweat on the ball from the forearms of the passer, it can get through the fingertips. And it does there. And a bit of a freebie handed over from Romania, and that's enough for Sergiu Stancu to stop the game. Romania's first timeout. They're playing brilliantly, though. Well, my Romanian isn't great, but I'm pretty sure that Coach Stancu there was discussing the fact that he wanted the services to really target the front court 4 players, so he wants them to go after Ungeper and Tilly. And I think he'd like to test them when they are the front court player. France miss just long from Jouffroy, but kind of mini comeback there. There was a bit of momentum briefly in favour of Les Bleus, but it's the Romanian fans dancing at the moment. Now, this is a tricky rotation. This is the rotation that has caused France all the problems in this set. It was a horrible start. Butters battered another one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it should look like out of the back line. That's the big attack. Rapid to Kevin Tilly. That is right on the edge of the envelope. Not a chance for the middle on that occasion. Bultor, too good. And Tilly, too good. Now, Patry can serve. We know that. We've seen him so many times in the Italian league cause problems, but that's a stinker. Oh, dear. Andrea Gianni muttering away to himself. This is not the way he wanted his team to come out in this match. This is Romania's set to lose. Wow. He is destructive. He really is destructive. Another massive kill from Daryl Bultor. 27-year-old, 1.97 m tall middle, and Gianni's not kept his setter and opposite out there, so he's reversed the double substitution. Boyer is back in. Tonyuti is back in. Heavy swing, touched again by Dumitru. Nicely done off his own block. That's better positioning from Grebennikov. And that is a very sweet hit from Kevin Tilly. Like that. That was a hell of a shot cross court. Pressure again on Romania. France on the move here, closing the gap to 2. The serving has been really inconsistent. Les Bleus struggling from the baseline. And that error means a 3-point gap. Andrea Gianni just double checking a couple of rotation bits of information with his assistant coaches there, looking for how he may ring some changes to the back end of this first set. Kibanate puts it into play again. Bultor demolition job. Well, now that they've got control of the ball a bit more here, France on side out, this looks much smoother. And Kalin's having a horrible time against Bultor. 331 contact point. That is insane. Oh, wow. Now, can he find a serve here, Bultor? France needs some serves to go in. That's a starter. Beautiful pass, though, from Romania. And a good response. Well, Kalin thought he clipped the block on the way, but he's put it straight out of court. And the coach not happy. He wants him to wrap on top of this ball. Oh, wow. Wow, there was a lot of space there, and he's missed it. 1 point in it now. This is a good comeback from the Olympic champions. Bultor, big heavy serve. Well passed again. And well hit into that angle. Oh, goodness me. You are kidding me. Oh, brilliant volleyball from France. That is class. It's coming back as a free ball. France can win the point now. Brilliant rally. Tonyuti fires it wide. They knew where the ball was going. They defend Tilly. Boyer gets it. Boyer into the block and it's down. That is one of the rallies of the season, let alone the EuroVolleys. Utterly brilliant volleyball. Look at that from Bultor. Flicks it over his shoulder. Ngapet responds. He puts it into play. And then another brilliant defensive performance from Romania this time. It should have been level. Romania hang on to the lead. They've missed the serve though. They've missed the serve. What a difference a bit of pressure makes to a serving team. France had all the pressure on their shoulders. Now Romania feeling it. One more ace, one more big block, one more error from Romania, and France are back in it. Here's the pressure. Here's the pressure. Great call from Grebenikov. Not a good pass, though. That's a horrible ball in to Tonuti. He just had to clear a bit of traffic out the way here, Grebenikov, to get to the ball. And that is a golden opportunity for France to level the score. Gone. Romania can still win this opening set, even with Le Bleu now clicking into a better gear. Beautiful. It is just beautiful. Ervin Ngapet running another rapid pipe. Tilly's hit one in this set. That was even quicker. Tonuti firing it low and fast. Ngapet destroying the ball. And out he comes. Well played, son. You're off. And I know exactly what this is about. Yassine Louati going to try and present a bigger block. And now he might have to hit the ball. He does. Well, that's not bad from the bench, is it? That is not bad from the bench. He's hit that ball so hard, it's come off the Romanian defender into the ceiling. France showing some stickability here. He's not happy, is he, Coach Stancu? His team were playing really, really well. But you're only as good as your performance against a team when they heat it up. And Rata, who started this match brilliantly, is out. In comes number 7, Rades Ionut-Balian. Another Dinamo Bucuresti player, and Romania looking a bit ragged all of a sudden. It's a good hit, it's brilliant defence. Grebenikov gets it into play, but Romania go again. Clever, clever Ngapet style from the back court. And another solid block. This is trouble for France again. Oh, well sorted out by Stéphane Boyer. And for the first time in the set, France have the lead. Andrea Gianni, never in doubt. Don't you believe it? That was in doubt, and Romania have to call another timeout. The frustration here for the coach has been the execution. So there have been a number of chances for Romania to maintain a 2 or 3 point lead right through to this point, this later point in the set. They haven't executed, and it's let France back in. France have also played some terrific points. Great game to watch, and we're seeing the best now from this Olympic champion side in blue. It's in play. Oh, it's just tipped onto the line. That was interesting. Tonuti went to jump for that, and he didn't, in the end, jump for it. And it just completely flat-footed Boyer here, who thought that his setter was going to defend it. Oh, we're going to have a look. We're going to have a look here. The first official from Poland, Simon Pindral, just signalling that this is going to be a challenge, because France are saying potentially that the foot was on the attack line when this attack happened. Now, if they win the point, that'll be a good challenge. If they lose the point, it's still a good challenge. This is a great opportunity for the French coach, Gianni, just to stop the game. Use this as a delaying tactic. Now, was the foot on the line? No. No, millimetres. That is absolute perfection from Chiabanate. Engapet comes back in for Luati, so they're going to need the experience here of the two wing spikers as we head into the business end. But France will be happy that they have at least got a sniff at winning this first set that they were 5 points down in. And being given a torrid time by the Romanian servers. Chiabanate at the line. Can he bring the big firepower here? Needs to be strong, needs to be in. France need to pass this. Oh, it's a brilliant serve. That's superb. And that is a wonderful follow-up. That is a quite brilliantly constructed point from Romania. That serve out wide to Tilly was immense. And they've run, once again, the pipe attack. We've got another challenge here. Yeah, there is a challenge. So Andrea Gianni has decided to stop the game again for a look at this one. And the only thing I can think the challenge is for is, well, centre-line fault this time. I thought it was going to be for the attack line, but this is all about the net, and if your foot is fully over into the opponent's court, then it is a fault. I didn't see that at all. If it happened, I think this might just be Gianni slowing the game down again. Let's have a look. Yeah, it went over, but it's not completely over. Still shadowing the line, so 2 Gianni challenges lost, but the important thing is he's put a delay here on the server. Now he delays with a timeout. This is clever coaching from Andrea Gianni. And Chiabanate for Romania has to find a way of dealing with this delay. Well, he chopped a quite superb cutter to the line last time, which nearly beat Kevin Tilly, but it produced a free ball, which they used very well. That's why Romania fought hard to earn themselves a set point against the Olympic champions. Tilly got served last time. Can't imagine he won't get this ball again. And it does. Great serve. Now, Engapet. Pressure. He's missed the court. He's missed the court, and Romania have pulled off a quite superb result in set 1. That is quite magnificent from this Romanian team. They lead France by a set to 0 here in Tel Aviv. Two hitting errors from Ervin Engapet in that opening set, the last of them. Well, the second of them, the crucial one. Set in the end, conceded 25-23. And Romania will feel that they have got 1 foot in this game now. Good look at the tail of the tape for you. The blocking from Romania was superb. No aces, but the service pressure, the fact they drove France out of system by dragging Tognuti away from the net repeatedly, really important. And if you cast your mind back to that missed pass by Grebenikov tight onto the net on the free ball, that might have been France's chance to close this out, but it went. It was an error. Tognuti touched the net. And from then on, Romania didn't look back. Now, let's take a look at the spike contact points and attack zones for France. Yeah, there's how good this Romanian serve has been. Only 7% of the ball coming through the middle. Admittedly, when it has come through Bultar in particular, Bultar has been amazing. Whereas Romania have had such a balanced pass. Even off the tougher French serves, they've got the ball in to Dumitru, who's done a brilliant job. Good even distribution from Dumitru, and that's causing From Romania, excellent. It's delivered the win. But we'll find out what this Romanian team are made of in these subsequent sets, because this is now time for the Olympic champions from France to push back hard, and we'll see if Romania have another game plan up their sleeves to be able to stop France recovering the situation. For the moment though, Romanian fans delighted. They lead the Olympic champions by a set to 0. We're good to go for set 2. Heavy serve once again. That was the whole game plan from Romania in the opening set, to drive France out of system, and their experienced players, the likes of Tilly and Ngapet, Boye in the opposite position, Tonyuti, etc., having to work tremendously hard to manufacture points. It's good enough. Let's see if we've got any changes on court from either team. It looks like it's the same starting lineup for the French from Andre Gianni's point of view, but from Sergio Stancu's point of view, he will be delighted with the way these two sets of players have gone, and he has decided to bring Alexandru Rata back on. Well, as hard as Bultor has hit it for France, Barter is a beast. He's hit it just as hard. Now, watch this jump serve. This is a jump serve that caused France all sorts of problems in the opening set. Like a rumba. That is a hell of a pass. The leap there from Stefan Boye is all that saved the day. Good set from Tonyuti, really tight to the net off a great pass from Ngapet. But that ball wasn't in a hittable zone, and he's used his height very well. Right off the top of the antenna. Dear me. Well, France's serving is still stuttering. It ain't happening for them at the moment. Good defense, really good defense. And again, this is excellent from Romania. Rata, defended by Grebenikov. Tilly could do nothing but volley it over. And this is just relentless from Romania. Quite exceptional rally. And they get the applause of Coach Stancu, who will be delighted that despite the late comeback from France in set 1, his team went up to the challenge. Rata this time gets it wrong. You can see how France are feeling with Romania at the service line, because you don't often see them celebrate serve errors that vociferously, but they are definitely getting fired up when the errors come, and that's a sign of a team under pressure. Tilly jump float, easy pass. Nice touch. That's got to be against Romania. Unfortunately, Robert Kalin just getting a little previous. You cannot block a player who's setting the ball. If they're attacking it, fine. But that was definitely going to be set there from Giuffroy out to Ngapet. Top spinner down the line. Rata comes back with another booming hit. And the French blockers are struggling with him at the moment. They struggled with him in the first 2/3 of set 1. They cannot find an angle on him. And Ngapet doesn't seem to be able to get up high enough with his block to slow that ball down. And the 23-year-old opposite, just 193 Rata. He is undersized as an opposite, but he's jumping out of the gym and hitting some absolute torpedoes, and Romania continue to fight here. Just touched the antenna, so out from France, point Romania. Another good serve. just clipped it. Just clipped it. Well seen by the ref. Too good. Too good. Bit of vintage Poirier there. The ball wasn't quite as far in front of the attack line as he would normally like, so he just had to check himself a bit, but watch the hit. Oh, class. Absolute class. Nothing there that the libero could do about it. Yeah, again, a really good swing. He's got great extension as the left-hander in the opposite position from Romania. Jumps high, holds well. He's got this lovely moment of stillness before he unloads on the ball, and France still giving him that line, and he's taking it every time. They've got to test him. They've got to seal the line, France, and see if he's got enough on that cross court to beat the defenders. Horrible. Shank pass from Kevin Tilley. That won't do France's confidence any good. 2-point lead established by Romania. Well, it's what dreams are made of. You've got to believe you can beat the big teams. They don't come much bigger than France right now in men's volleyball. And Romania clearly believe that they've got the ability to put this game away. Good serve from Kalin. Nice pass from Ngapet. He's blocked. Good pick up from Grebenikov. And he is roofed out of sight. This is superb. Really superb from Romania. So Ngapet going to lose his place on court. He might be about to head out there. Good block, Barter. He's had a good game. Yep, there we go. Lati's in. He's got to take the 2 meters and 1 middleman on now. His other middle blocking partner, Kalin, with the serve. Hybrid ball toss. Nice pass from Lati, and that's good out of the back line, but easily defended by Kalin. Good swing. France not at the races at the moment. They're a little bit late to a lot of these free balls and defensive plays. But nothing wrong at all with this attack. Look at the rapidity of this set. Antenna height. Buried cross-body swing by Loati. Brilliant. Great touch. Good defence from Tognuti. And Loati manages to force it off of the smaller blocker and into the seam. Just picking on Dumitru there, the 1m91 setter. Threaded it down the front of the block, good enough, and might have caught Butter's finger as well. France looks like the middle blockers in particular are starting to get a read on Dumitru. It always takes a bit of time when you're up against a setter you haven't faced very often on the international stage. It takes time just to learn a little, find a way into the match. They're starting to do that now, so Dumitru will be aware of that. He serves. Big swing from Lati, well blocked. Bit of trouble here from Romania. The wrong blockers in the wrong places there. Bella Florian Bata got trapped out wide. So the wing spiker had to take over in the end. Nakio Banate, with full respect, not quite tall enough. Poirier knew it as well. He knew he had him to beat on the cross court. France have got to get hold of this match. They've got to get hold of their serving. That's horrible. Again, it's horrible. Coaches won't mind if you're hitting hard and just missing baselines and sidelines. Yes, they'll get frustrated, but that's the better miss. France's misses have come almost entirely from serves straight into the belly of the net. Played a lot of volleyball in France as the man with the service. Kibanate for Chaumont, so he would have been able to provide a bit of information about some of these French players. call of encouragement there to Barta from the coach. Boutor to serve. He's been magnificent in offense for France today. Pretty good serve as well. Well controlled though. It's just brilliant, isn't it? He is absolutely brilliant right now. And you see players like Alexandru Rate, and you think, well, why isn't this guy a star on the world stage when he can produce that kind of play? Well, it's all down to whether Romania can control the ball. And if France can start to push them out of system, then we'll really see what Rate is about. Because out of system kills for the right side player are your meat and drink. Foot fault. Foot fault before he'd even hit that. So the dangerous rotation is seen off by France. Stanku, another former player. Having a word with Bela Barta. France continue to be way less than impressive from the service line. And as they are finding out at the moment, you can't win sets if you can't get the ball in court from the service line on a regular basis with pressure, which is something that Romania have managed to do generally. But that's back-to-back service errors from the two toughest servers in the team. Pet still on the bench for Luati. It's been a good day for him. Overpass. Almost fashioned into a point by Dumitru. Angry with himself there. That was playable. And he's just overcooked it. Grigbenikov would have got there, but at least it would have been under pressure. The French team must notice that when the ball goes into court, even if it's not with maximum pressure, they're starting to give themselves chances, and certainly the Romanian coach has noticed. He calls a timeout as France nudge back into a slim lead.
Multe mingi s-au dat, Alex. Trebuie să fii în gavră, mingea să nu mă dai cu mână să cadă mingea. Ai avut pas dat prost, ai avut blocaj. Te-am dat deja 4-5 puncte ale noastre. E munca noastră, băi. Dacă ei fac punctele cu bloc tipe, n-am nicio problemă. Dar nu dăm puncte adversarului ușoare, da? Nu cade mingea ușoară la noi echipă niciodată. Să facă ei bombe, să facă ce vor, dar nu puncte ușoare. Orice bat, orice gavră, suntem acolo în dublaj. Hai!
Bit more urgency involved in that timeout. The concern here for Coach Stanku will be if France find their serving rhythm. If they start to drag Dumitru away from the net because the Romanian passes aren't quite on the money. That's when this game will change. Better pass. Ball in his head though. Dumitru is running a fine offense. At last, they've got a bit of Rata. Now, I wonder if Luati was able to seal the line here and just bring Giuffroy into the piece. Yeah, he does. Seals the line. Rata reads it, goes cross, and Giuffroy does the rest. Great work from the French block, 14-12. The match has changed now. This is a different game. Tilly puts a bit of pace on it. Dumitru out of system again. Three blockers slow the ball down. Perfect from France. Perfect from Boyer. 15-12. France in control now. Probably in control of this match. And Romania's brilliant efforts are unfortunately going unrewarded right now. Slaps it in the net again, but a good service run from the number 7 means that France now have plenty to work with. Bala to serve. Captain, 33 years of age. Goes off pace. Nearly caught Grigbenikov out there. And that's brilliant. Once more, Tonyuti dragged from the net. The blockers can isolate the hitter. And Kalin Akiobanate with a very good lineup on that one. Oh yeah, smooth. Smooth blocking. Monster blocking. Oh, you can see it from the net cam as well. What a treat. What a block. Like it from Tonyuti. Okay, you got my main man once, see if you can get him again. And boy, this time drills it off the fingers. Heavy serve, Dumitru away from the line. That's a lovely setting. He's not shown any signs that he wants to really push the envelope for the middle players until then, but from the attack line, he's fired that quick ball. Straight at Carlin, he wraps it onto the floor. That brings Bala back to the front line. Bella Florian-Bata. Bella looking to make a difference here off the back of Carlin's serve, looking to level the scores. Tricky hybrid, pass well by Luati. Boy, has hit that very hard indeed. That's a monster swing. A super spike from Stefan Boye from the back line. Very good against Belabatu, who was just struggling to get there. Well, that is really unlucky for Romania because the pass was brilliant. The set from Dumitru was unbelievable. He actually got two French blockers into the air with the middleman. And then the outside has missed the court. It's all going France's way. Luati with a nice read. He did show a target there for Dumitru to get the ball off, but just too strong with the hands. And that might have worked out still, but no. Overpass, again, tight. France's chance to score. Luati off the fingers and away. Block out swing. Now, will the coach, I was going to say, will he go for a challenge, but that was probably a pretty obvious touch, so he's gone instead for the timeout, and coach Sergio Stancu's team now in trouble against the Olympic champions.
Dar noi la momentul actual suferim cu un serviciu flot. Ora de serviciu flot, te dăm floarea, câteodată nu sare, odată shift zona 2, mingea mijlocul terenului cu serviciu flot. Nu este hibrid, nu este nimica. N-are agresivitate. Nu avem voie să pierdem puncte pe chestii ușoare. Serviciu flot, tot timpul mijlocul terenului. Haide! Hai!
Our EuroVolley's mascot in the crowd enjoying a little sit down. They work very hard, the mascots, so let them off. Tough for this Romanian team. It's pretty tough for Ngapet being on the bench, but very tough for this Romanian team and coach Stancu because he knows now the writing is on the wall. They've played really well up until about 5 points ago. But now we're going to find out what they're made of, and that's not a bad comeback, is it? Robert Akiobante. 2 seasons with Chaumont, 1 with RC Cannes, Racing Club Cannes, so he's had 3 seasons in the French league. He will have come across quite a lot of these French players during that time. Good serve from Dumitru, lovely pass though, and Bultor, first big swing of the second set for the French middle. I just love the way he establishes this middle and then turns every time, and it's such a tricky thing to deal with. Bella Bata might have to just take a few chances, take a few risks. Good serve. Well, I like Luati's power. I like the fact he's come on from the bench, determined to do a job here, and he's come on right from the off. with a lot of heat. Coach Stanku might be considering some changes. More heat, more pressure on Akiabanite. Defended by Tonyuti. Repenikov knew he was going to give that ball to Tilly with 3 setters after him. 3 blockers after him even. Good slow down from Tilly. Beautiful from Grebenikov. Oh, that's class from France. Just having a word with Stéphane Boyer there to ask if the set was hittable. Does he just roll it? It was just a touch off the net. It's just a sensible play. Coach Stanku not happy with the second libero, Karol Gabriel Kozinski, youngster. This is too good. This is too good from France, and they are ripping the heart out of this Romanian performance right now. And now the coach has got a big job to do here, and he mustn't lose sight of how brilliant Romania were in the opening set. Chinanyesi with a shout to his teammates once more. Plenty of set points. Here's the chance to put it away in style. Done and dusted. France bounced back and hit very, very hard. And that service run from Kevin Tilly got the ball rolling. France have levelled the score at 1 apiece. Huge leap from Boyer to keep that in play, and then just a bit of finesse from Bultor. And Les Bleus are back in the game. So there we go, 25-23. What a wonderful start from Romania, but they couldn't keep it going. And from the middle part of the second set, when France just found some service rhythm, Romania then looked outclassed. This is the tail of the tape from set 2 at the Shlomo Group Arena in Tel Aviv. Tells you pretty much all you need to know, and I would imagine the blocks and aces column for France will continue to improve. They've got their side-out game in rhythm, and they've started to get some pressure from the serve line. Let's hear from the coaches.
Start for your team in this match. You were probably a little bit better on the blocking, but then they came back in the second set. So your comment so far?
No, it's normal when you play a game against a team like France that they will defend, they will come back in the game, and from our point of view, everything is normal for what is happening right now. It's a pity because we had a few mistakes on our side in the second set. We have some easy balls that we didn't play in the right way, and of course against a team like France, this kind of mistake you're gonna always pay them. Hopefully in the second part of the game we can eliminate this and play like in the first set.
Thank you very much. Good luck. Start probably against the team of Romania, but then you came back. We saw you better in attack in the second set and on the serving line in the last minute. So can be this the key to the success?
Yes, we need to play at the best as we can every time. No matter who is on the other side, we need to be focused on that. We will start really slow, mostly with the serve, so we allow them to play their game. And then when you start to be comfortable with the setter, the ball in the hand, it's tough. And we managed to change the balance on the second one, and now we have to keep going on.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Loic Gaile, one of the assistant coaches to Andrea Gianni, just providing us with his take on the situation, and those of you that have been watching from the start will be in full agreement. That is pretty much exactly what was happening. Romania played well, but they were allowed to play well by France, and now It's Romania that will be on the back foot for the rest of this match. They have to find a way to recreate that first set form, which was really impressive. What a thrill for the fans to be able to see players close up. If you haven't been to a EuroVolley fixture and seen the players play at this level, then you've missed a treat. If you ever get the chance to see these top teams in action, it is something else, I can tell you. And courtside, floor side, in those lower tier seats, that you'll see just how high these players can jump. But that's not the half of it, it's the noise that the hand on the ball makes when these players hit it really hard. It is incredibly impressive. You jump a few times, I can tell you, until you get used to that noise, but it is something to behold. Set a piece then between Romania and France. We'll be getting the game underway again. I'm not sure the break for Romania will have helped all that much. France get to restart on the back of a very confident second set performance. Destroyed Romania really from the mid-phase on. 25-16 the final result, to avenge the 23-25 loss in the opening set. Still no place on court for Ermin Ngaper, just didn't really find rhythm and struggled as well against the opposite, the left-hander, young 23-year-old Alexandru Rata. So in came replacement in the shape of Yasin Loti, and Loti's done very well. There is Rata, number 13. At the moment, putting in a very good performance for his team, but he's going to have his work cut out from here. We are good to go then with set 3 here in Tel Aviv. Underway with set 3. Romania made a brilliant start in this match against the Olympic champions France. And Les Bleus bounced back very well. Luati, new man on court for Ermin Ngaper. But Sergio Stancu, the Romanian coach, will be looking for something big from his Romanian team. A good response to losing that second set so easily. And Bela Bata at the service line is one of the players that can deliver. 113 kilometers per hour. It's good speed, but I don't want to get overexcited. We've still got a massive part of this tournament to come when we'll see the likes of Leon for Poland potentially cranking the serve speeds up to the mid-130s. Block touch challenge from Andrea Gianni, because he doesn't want to see his team get off to a shocking start again playing from this end. Kevin Tilley certainly seemed convinced. Players very often are convinced there's a touch, but when they're that convinced, you would have to go with them. There was a big discussion between players and coach there, and he's decided to risk one of his challenges early. 2 per set. If you win them, you keep them. If you lose them, you lose them. Simple as that. Technician just trying to find the right piece of footage to track this ball to see if it does come off the fingertips of the block. And with the super slow-mo cameras, you generally get to see exactly what has happened. Here we go. Into a little wiggle, little telltale wiggle of the finger. It looks like it's gone straight over and straight through. Unsuccessful challenge, so the third challenge that Andrea Gianni has made, third challenge he's lost for the French team. It's 2-0 Romania. Great start then. And here's the serve that can make it 3 and maybe even 4. Goes off pace, clever thinking. Drilled, absolutely drilled from Luati. He's got a hell of a quick arm, but he's built. Here's Luati. He's a big unit, and that's a massive swing. Bouncing it through Carlin, who was just a little bit quick up with ball to the middle. That just deceived him. Oh, brilliant. That is exceptional volleyball. What a beautiful set from Dumitru to Carlin. And what a hit. Well, he got a ball like that in set 2 that he missed, that his coach, or set 1, sorry, that his coach wasn't happy with. Nearly cost them the set, but Carlin comes back and shows his coach how to do it in set 3. Shocker here, France. This is a really poor start to the set again for them. Romania looking to make the most of it. But this time they read that sharp angle from Kibanatek. He's hit it beautifully in this game, but blockers learn. Blockers learn. And Boye has learned there to squeeze that line, put it down. It's in fact Marian Lilian Bala, my apologies, the Romanian captain. Good response from Romania though, that'll do. Beaming smile from Robert Kalin, who we heard from at the start of this match. Bit of a smile as well there from the coach of France. How did they get themselves out of jail there? Paintbrush to the floor. Big swing, but just brushed it with his fingers underneath the ball, and it was enough. Good heavy serve, great pass, and that's a good block. Ball tight to the net. Geoffroy couldn't find a way past the arms of Kalin. And just like that, Andrea Gianni has problems again. This is a really good response from Romania. Really excellent application. And they've got back to this heavy serving. Good pass that from Geoffroy, and that's a nice feed. There's a few setters out there in world volleyball. Tonyuti is one of them, who generally like to go back to the hitter that might have just made the error. Geoffroy this time gets it sorted. Tilly to serve, went on a good run in set 2 to put his team away and clear. That's a nice little drop serve. Gave the blockers a chance. France must have learned. Got to close that line. If you do not close the line on Rata, if you give him half a metre, he'll take it. Force him onto the angle, force him into the middle. Hybrid swing from Cullen is excellent. Missed. Off the net tape and away from Luati. I wouldn't be surprised if Ngapet's just starting to think about a warm-up. Well played, Romania. They forced another French timeout.
Ecco l'attacco, col muro. Ogni palla, ragazzi, ogni palla è decisiva.
It's not a technical issue from Gianni's point of view. That timeout was about mental application. It was very much along the lines of, you know, what are you doing? Come on, get going, lads, otherwise we're in trouble again. Still time to recover from a 4-point deficit this early in the set. But this is what Romania did in the opening set, got themselves a handy lead. And a swing out of the back from Tilly. And with the pressure on the scoreboard comes a return to the horrible serving into the net from France. Way too much of that in the set they lost, and there's been way too much of it in this set. Romanian setter Dumitru to put the ball into play. Easy pass from Tilly, and that's a very, very good swing. You can see how straight and balanced in the air Luati was on this. This is almost a warm-up hit. Wow. 102 kilometers per hour is impressive, but it was the height. Dumitru was never going to defend that. Yeah, good find. Good find. Had to hustle there, Dumitru, to get him himself into the air and get the timing right with Belabata. But he got it just right, and the French block up too early. All good for the team in yellow, Romania. Bits and pieces again for France. That's all it is, bits and pieces. They need to go on a really solid side-out run and then just take a single point on serve. If they can do that, just pull themselves back into the game. But no, Romania have not got any inkling to be charitable here. Banate with a marvellous jump from behind the attack line to just ping that big. Good take from Bata. Wow, wicked serve, 112 kilometers per hour. Important swing that from Tilly, trying to find the space. Here's a chance for France. They need this point. They're going to get it. Well, I hate to say it, but if you're going to tip, if you can tip against the middle, if you can force the tall middles to try and dive and defend, you've got a chance of winning the point. Bless them. They're on defensively for that one rotation. It was a good effort from Bata, very good effort. Ball top. This is painful to watch from this end. The serving from France has been abject. 4-point cushion is very good for Romania. How long can they keep this going in set 3? Rata nails his serve. Beautiful pass. Not the best set from Tonyuti, but nice extension, nice vision from Tilly. Dad Laurent was a wonderful player in his time. He played for many years with some of the big names in the French team. Then went into coaching, had some time with the Czech Republic, and then moved into the French job. As it happens, with great effect. So I wonder what he'll be thinking at this moment. Stinging again, stinging spike from Rata. Grebenikov trying to cover that seam, but getting nowhere near it. Romania maintain this 4-point cushion. If they can keep maintaining this through to 18, 19, 20, that sort of region, France will struggle to win this set. Again, that massive celebration on the serve error tells you all you need to know. France delighting in the points that Romania are giving them, and they're not giving them many. Good pass. It's a nice touch from Tonyuti to slow it down, but it was too heavy for Boye to defend. Romania again tick the scoreboard over. This is their job in set 3. To just keep scoring. They don't need to win another point on their own serve. If they do, it's a bonus. They've just got to keep siding out. I like that serve from Carlin. It's very clever. Not quite sure if he's going to float it or topspin it. Wicked hit, brilliant defence. Oh, that's unlucky. That's a brave piece of overhand defence from Rata. But just didn't quite work out. Rati's cranking the living daylights out of this ball. I nearly said a rude word there, he's cranking. Well, Andrea Gianni's doing very well to not blow a gasket right now. French serving in set 1 and 3 has been terrible. 14 serve errors in the game. You expect serve errors when you're trying to put pressure on. That's why Romania have made errors. But 14 is half a set. Oh, they needed that. They really needed that block. Luati and Bultok getting his decision right there on the left-hander. Let's see how much he seals this line. See how wide he gets. You see, if you just show it and take it away, Rata will hit line. If you take it away early, he'll hit cross-court. And I think the French block is probably up to it on both counts. Good hit. Good hit off the top of a three-man block. That's no mean feat. And the captain, Bala, leading by example here. Great swing. Coach liked it anyway. And Romania maintain this 4-point lead. Whoa, what an ace. Not the top speed you'll see, but the positioning of the serve was genius. Right down this seam. Little clip off the net, and Grubenikov and Tilly looking at each other. Not good. Italy timeout.
Partiamo dalla battuta. Che tipo di battuta vogliamo fare? Perché mettere anche una flotte facile. Bisogna anche con la flotte cercare gli angoli. Quella che ha fatto lui, perfetto. La palla si stacca. Perché i break partono dalla battuta. The break start on the serve, our serve.
Andrea Gianni, just a multi-talented player. He was one of these players that could pretty much do everything out on a court. Was successful at the top level through the middle, was successful in the opposite position. But he's getting tremendously frustrated with his players right now. They are not able to rise to the challenge, and their serving has been abject again in set 3. Nice pick up from Luati. Free net. There we go. There we go, son. Fill your boots. A good set from Tognuti. Bit of a whoops-a-daisy from the Romanian blockers there, but hey, they've been brilliant up until now, so we'll let them miss out on one. France have to start scoring on their serve. Oh my goodness, we're potentially going to 5 sets here. This is a horrible run of serves from France. They cannot get the ball over the net. Absolutely no rhythm about the performance today, but Romania have been instrumental in removing that rhythm. They've had no problem from the serve line. That's pretty much as good as it's going to get. 123 km/h serve put onto the floor at roughly the same speed. What a hit. Always ends up crawling along the net on all fours, Bultori. Just contorts his body into some unbelievable angles. Can he get it in? Andrea Gianni is going to start throwing things in a minute. French serve is stinking up the place, it really is. It's not happening at the moment. Rata, left-handed. Swings it cross-court to Tilly. Good pass from him under pressure. Good kill. Good kill. France not done yet in set 3. But to win it from here would be no mean feat for Les Bleus. Not so much Les Bleus as Sacre Bleu right now from the French team. Brizard in, Tognuti out. At last, the serve in, and it's pressure on Dumitru. There we go. Great block, just wide. But that'll be encouraging to France. Rutter's done a great job there on Geoffroy. But that looked more like an opportunity. Captain Bala to serve for Romania. Oh, it's another ace. And it's another little clip off the net on the way. France in a whole heap of trouble here. That was a big deflection at pace. Can't blame Luati for that. Romania taking their chances. 6-point lead on the Olympic champions. Not this time. But France, serving really badly at the moment, have got 5 points to make on their own service. It doesn't look likely. Tilly should put this in. He's generally been reliable in this match. Does, but it's an easy pass. And that is a spectacular swing. France are getting comprehensively outclassed in this match at the moment in set 3. Wonderful jump and travel from Carlin. Very, very good from the middleman. Great hybrid swing, good pass from Tilly. Nice work from Luati. This would really upset the apple cart if Romania can win this match, and it's a big if still, remember. We're talking about a team that are amongst the favourites to medal here at the EuroVolleys. But if they can take it against France, that would really mix it up in the group. More changes, Bultor out, so Le Goff in. Serve with Geoffroy, he's missed his last 2, puts this one in. Romania are just not stopping. This is a relentlessly good set of volleyball. And Rata's ability to find the seams, really exceptional. 2 meters and 7 tall, Nicola Le Goff beaten on that one. Libernikov scoops it in. Nice swing on to the far line from Luati. So some encouraging rhythm here, some encouraging momentum for France, but I still think we're going to probably have a 5-setter. It would be a huge ask for Romania to put this away in 4, but hey, they've given themselves a chance. Might be the worst serving display I've seen from the French team in all the years I've been commentating. Tognuti back in for Brizard. So that setting substitution reversed. Nicola Le Goff still out on the floor. So I forget what the graphic said. Chitagoy in for Bala. So we're talking about a bit of height here for Romania. Out of system, France. Luati rolls it. Chance to score for Romania. Taken. Another whipping blow from Belabata through the middle. This is exceptional stuff from Romania. They were demolished in set 2 by France. They've demolished France in set 3. What a comeback. What a bounce back from that second set defeat. Well played, Romania. Well, they'll take this 7 set points against the Olympic champions. Great hit. Nice comeback from Le Goff. Oh, that was interesting. That was interesting. Nicolas Le Goff would have played a few times against Belabate. And he had a little look there at the Dinamo Bucharesti player. Chitagoy out. 18-year-old, 2-metre tall wing spiker. He was just on to block, so back in comes Bala. And into the net for the umpteenth time, France with another error. 25-18, Romania playing brilliantly. They lead France by 2 sets to 1. Well, I promise you, this was not on the script for coach Andrea Gianni. I suspect it wasn't on the script for Romanian coach Sergiu Stancu. But his team is producing a magnificent performance here. 25-23 they took the first, 16-25 looked like they were capitulating in this match, but what a bounce back. 25-18 did not let France play. They lead by 2 sets to 1, and they are a set away from a quite monumental victory here, Romania. There's your tail of the tape, still not blocking out of sight. And just the 2 aces in that set. The problem here for Romania will remain the same. If France start to get the ball in from the service line, that will change this whole match. Romania have to play strong, they have to serve tough, they have to side out smooth as you like. If they do that, they have a chance here. It's the Romanian attacks, so green ball is cross court, red ball is down the line, and they varied it very nicely indeed. France have got to stop those red ball down the line kills from Rata in the right side position. They really have to. Dare Romania dream about one of the best results that they've had in the last 3 decades. They are on the verge of something spectacular here. We've talked about France not finding their A game. The Olympic champions have not looked at their best. There has been a big shuffling of the pack for each match. But Andrea Gianni now may have to go to what he considers his starting rotation. Still no place on court for Boye, but there is now a place on court for Barthelemy Chinanyesi. And the Lube player looks like he's going to be on through the middle in this set. A little pause before we get set 4 underway. Referee making sure that everybody has been recorded, I think, out there on the score sheet. Or is there a little bit of a problem by the bench? Romania 1 set away from making history against the Olympic champions from France. This has been an exceptional performance from the team in yellow. They lead France by 2 sets to 1. And they have properly taken it to Les Bleus. But the clever money is on a 5-setter. France have been tested, but they still have the minerals to get this job done. And coach Andrea Gianni has decided to ring some changes in the middle. Nicolas Le Goff and Bartholomew Chenanyesi are on. So a double switch in the middle position. Duarte still out there. There's the wing spiker with Kevin Tilly. Stefan Boyer is the opposite. And Benjamin Toniutti is the playmaker for France. So that's a few changes for the French team. And they start well at what looks like it might be the magic end. Good serve from Boyer. Well defended by Romania. Well defended by Boyer. Tilly off the block. Romania have a chance to score their first point of set 4. They're getting good hands here on Rata. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Properly meant that, Brizard. I thought Toniutti was still on. My apologies. Brizard has started this set ahead of Toniutti. So 3 changes. Fine swing from the 2-metre tall French setter. Off pace from Boyer. And France are dishing it out at the start of set 4. Whatever it is about this end, it looks like it's the better end to play at. And a wry smile from Coach Stanku. I don't think he'll be expecting anything other than 5 sets here. But he's got to get his team in some sort of situation to try and at least push for a winning 4.
Important ce jucăm noi. Alex, a fost minge negativă, ploaie negativă. Te-a dat pas, te-a dat pasul, tu doar așteaptă pasul, tu dai în cădere. Mingea asta, pe ploaie grea, așteaptă, ești out of timing, așteaptă puțin. Nu e nici ideal să joace Claudiu cum vrea el. Haide!
Romania using 2 Libros, so Kozinski, the 19-year-old defensive specialist, is working on court when Romania are serving. But when they're receiving, it's the more experienced Libro, Sergio Diocanescu, who passes the ball there and passes it well. There we go, point on the board, but again, damage has been done early here, so Romania, just like France in the last set, have got a lot of work to do to repair the damage. So I'll just repeat, Le Goff, Chenanyesi and Brizard are all on court now. They didn't start this match, those 3 players. Belabata with the big serve. This is going to be crucial. If he's missing, France can get through that rotation without damage. Solid from Kalin. There he is. I wonder if his thoughts, when we interviewed him at the start of this programme here on EuroVolley TV, I wonder if his thoughts were along the lines of, we can beat France. I think this Romanian team are just looking for a good performance. Well, they've done more than that. Off the top of the net take, France should be relatively easy. Yeah, very good. Nicolas Le Goff meant that. He's a big lad at 2 meters and 7 tall, Le Goff. Got a lot to put through the ball, and this one has pinged. It's a massive hit from 322 in the air. Tight, good reach from Brizard, skips out of the way. It's come off the blockers and out. Now, are Romania going to get a shot at this game? This is the tricky thing about volleyball at this level. They're 2 sets to 1 up against the Olympic champions, but it may be the case they don't get a match point. So even at 2-1, are France still marginal favourites to win this in 5? If that's the case, Romania have to turn that whole equation around. Good touch, great defence. And a really good play from Romania. I got a funny feeling Romania are going to get a bit of a sniff at winning this game in 4. It's not going to be a clear-cut opportunity. It's going to require a huge amount of work, I think. But there's the possibility that they will get an opening, and potentially when Belabata comes back round to the service line, there is that opportunity for him to maybe forge a 2 or 3 point lead. We will see. That's a lot of game to play out before we get to that particular script. But Romania return to serve pressure, forcing France to find some good shots here. Well, I thought Chinanyesi was starting. He was wandering around on court. He was chatting with the other players. He had his tracksuit top off, but it's Geoffroy that's come out with Le Goff. But Chinanyesi is certainly going to be waiting in the wings. If France catch the serving bug again, it's going to be trouble. Brizard really frustrated with himself there, the setter. Piacenza captain, his team played some marvellous volleyball in the Italian top division this season. It was a joy to watch at times when Brizard and his team were on form. Good serve. Trouble for France. Brilliant blocking. Now, is that alive still? They've played on here, but the referee is going to give the point to Romania. But he thinks it's going to need a little look at on the video. So the referee has told the teams it's his review. He blew the whistle, but now he thinks maybe it didn't touch the floor. It was a kind of weird, lackluster swing of the foot from the player that was blocked, which I think was Luati. Came into the air, whistle blew, and I'm just wondering whether... No, I don't think it's a centre-line fault. I think this is a floor touch call by the referee. I think it's the referee that's called this challenge. Quite rightly, Coach Stanku taking his opportunities there to just have a chat to the players. Is it down? It is. Good call, referee. Good call, ref. Well done. Just wanted to make absolutely sure that his eyes weren't deceiving him there. Szymon Pindra of Poland. I like that. That's good refereeing, and France won't like it because it's another point lost. They're in bother here. They are really in trouble. If Romania can keep on the front foot, keep the serving tough, they're going to get a shot here at winning in 4. Big hit. Boye off of the Romanian block and away for 8-6. Just caught the fingers there. Belabata. Oh, well done. Well done to France. Serving has been their problem in this match. That's good from Luati. Does that just release a bit of pressure? Ace for 9-6. And suddenly 5 sets looks like a possibility again. No, it's out. Coach Gianni walks away from the situation, not interested in burning a review on that. Dumitru to serve. That means Ratas in the front court. 3 good rotations for Romania here. Good touch, nice pancake. And a very, very good swing. I love his position in the air. Robert Akiabate's balance in this match when he's been swinging hard into a very tall block has been exceptionally good. Boye took his hands away thinking the line shot was coming, but he stuck to his task on the angle. Belted it off the hands of Geoffroy. Foot fault from Dumitru. Not this time from the setter. He's played really well, had a good game. Dumitru. Not happy with Jouffroy's last block, the coaching staff. I can tell you, it's the body language there. Reached high, gave himself as a target. How smooth is that? How smooth is that from the Romanian number 9? That's just a brilliant cross-court kill. Oh, and Tilly will be wishing he'd gone with that 3-man block. Now, remember what I said about Bella Barta. He will be back to the service line soon. And if France are under any kind of pressure, that could be a real turning point in this set. That's to come. Nice kill off the hands, Tilly guiding it off the hands of Rata. He's been steady today, is Kevin Tilly. The serving issues for France return. Completely the wrong time. Now then, here's the moment where Romania can get themselves a bit of a cushion. Off pace, pass by Legov, isolated hitter, and Romania do the job. That's very, very well played by the team in yellow. 11-all. Like that. Very cleverly finding the middle player and really just took France's attack options to pieces there. Now can Bella Barta find another big serve? He's got free rein to hit this ball hard as he wants. Does so. Good pass from Grebennikov. Boye forced a tip. Nearly defended. Nearly defended. Rata just couldn't quite get the ball into play. France go 12-11, but fortunate. Exceptionally fortunate. Tilly into play, so Romania have to go back to work. They do. They go back to work impressively. They've now repaired the damage. That good early start from France in this 4th set. They've repaired that damage. And now the opportunity will only come for Romania if they keep turning the scoreboard over with the side outs. If they can do that, then maybe 21, 22, 23 all, they'll get a shot at this game. Don't think France are going to disappear in this 4th set. Beautiful out of the back line. Bizarre feeds Tilly for the pipe attack. That'll do. Nicely done from the captain, Marian Lubian-Bala. The 33-year-old made his debut for this Romanian team back in 2013. Gets high and hits hard into that angle. An angle that's been pretty kind to him during the course of this match. The Akara Galati player with the serve then, the captain. It's not going to work. See what he was trying to do. They're trying to attack that short side where the front court 4 hitter is and just try and hurt France into that zone. Chasing Boye on that last serve. That'll do you. That'll do you. Clever. Not seen that before from Dumitru in this match. I think he rather enjoyed that. Second ball offense. Right off the forehead of Jouffroy. He basically headers it out of play. Chilinese still not coming in. It's not the end of the tournament for France if they lose this game. But it certainly would be an issue. Good swing from Rata, well defended by France. Out of the back line from Tilly. Catches a piece of blocker and defender on the way. Good enough for 15-14. every team wants to get tested in the pool phase. They don't want to just breeze through. Certainly not the top seeds. But Romania asking some serious questions here, and France is blocking. It's a real issue at the moment. Their serving has not worked today, but their blocking hasn't been great either. And basically the left side players have stuck with the angle for Romania. The right side player has used the line really well, Rata. Good hands. Angle again, this time off the fingers and away. Trouble for France. Andrea Gianni knows it and forced into a timeout here. Romania have nudged in front.
Questa è una bella sfida. È una sfida di battuta rice, nostra battuta, loro rice, loro battuta, nostra rice. Poi, chi è l'attaccante principale? Who can spy every time after the defense? Number 9. In high ball, number 9. He spy this area. Quindi, the middle blocker, timing not high. Inside.
There you go. We saw Gianni talking to his coaching staff about that. He wants Geoffroy not to stick his hand straight above his head when he's blocking, in particular, the left side spikers. He wants him to reach over, and he wants him to reach into the angle. But that's all irrelevant at the moment. First things first, France have to take care of the day job and side out. Good forceful play from Boyer. That was a massive opportunity for Romania, not taking it. And every time France side out, this pressure on the Romanian serve receive returns. Fortunately for them, France haven't served well. Good pass, good blocking, great read from Le Goff. Even better. Well, Gianni's going to go mad at his middle blockers here. He's just given them chapter and verse about reaching across. He's jumped with the wrong man, and then he's not managed to close to the outside. And Gianni asking a few questions there of Le Goff, but I thought that was a great run from Romania. That was a huge amount of blame there on Le Goff. That was just a good play. Good serve, good pass from Luati. Boyer rolls it. That was just tempting fate there, but Boyer gets his side out. 17s. Sergio Stanko's getting just a little bit twitchy here as Romania get closer and closer to maybe getting a go at this match. And again, well, I must sound like a broken record player. French service error into the net from Boyer. Here we go again. Here's the rotation that could end the match. 22 serve errors for France. Oh, massive hit. He gave it absolutely everything there, Di Bella Bata. Referee says out. France say touch. Andrea Gianni wants to look at this on the video. I thought I saw one of the Romanian blockers reacting as if they had touched the ball. We're going to have to find out from the super slow-mo cameras. Otherwise, this is Romania's opportunity to win the game against the Olympic champions. This is the genuine opportunity, and I think Rata has touched it. Hence the reaction from his coach. He looks a little downcast, doesn't he? The opposite player who's had a magnificent game today. His teammates just telling him not to worry. .17 is good for Romania. 18-all though, I don't think it's too bad. We're watching to see if the video review actually proves it. maybe Rata didn't touch it, maybe he didn't, but he looks a little downcast. struggling match for France. They've not been convincing at this EuroVolley Championship so far. Now, did this clip the fingers of Rata on his way down here? No, there's nothing on the ball. Nothing on the ball. 19-17 Romania. Timeout called by Andrea Gianni. And this is the best chance Romania will get of beating this legendary French team, that's for sure.
Che questione tecnica sentite? Siamo in difficoltà? O è qua dentro che siamo in difficoltà? Cioè, se dà da fare e poi c'è una fase break, no? Block and difference. Ma questa parte da qua,
Wants his players to think about it, wants his players to get this job done, but Ngapet removed from the action very early. Luati's been in since the second set. France's serving has been the real problem in this match. Now, this is huge. Bella Bata, if he can hit another big jump serve, Romania will have a cushion they can win with. Massive hit. What a pass from Grebenikov, and what a response from France. That is full throttle, world-class volleyball. I mean, what have you got to do? Bella Bata is smiling there because that's probably the best serve he's hit all game. And Grebenikov passed it like it was nothing. Beautiful from France, but still trailing by a single point. Side-outs would win the game for Romania. They cannot stop the angle shot. Bala this time, the captain, from the left side. Interested that Brizard didn't leap into that diagonal shot. Now, another good server. Rata, though, changes up to jump floats, makes sure of it, easy pass, easy kill. Now France are fired up. Now Romania have to stop this. They've got to take a few risks, and they've got to be perfect on side out. Because if they give Les Bleus a sniff now, if they give them a chance now, this game is going to be virtually unwinnable for Romania. Tight, brilliant, just brilliant. What was Luati doing? Suckered into that. Dumitru has had a magnificent game in that playmaking role, and this is cheeky as it gets. But Romania on the edge here. They need another big serve. They need somebody to force France out of rotation. That'll do it. Here's a chance. Too good. Too good from Luati. Very nice feed from Brizard wide to his wingman, and Andrea Gianni sensing the change in momentum here. And he missed both of Rata's legs. Romania still can win the game from here. Brizard misses. Horrible serve. Always easy to comment from the commentary booth. It's not easy out on the floor. France not playing with rhythm. Dumitru is out for Balian. It's purely serve and block here from Romania. Balian 197, much taller man, offers a much bigger blocking threat. But no setter on court here for Romania. Good serve from Kalin. Here's the chance. No setter out on court. Out of system. Rata makes the play. France living on the edge here. Out from Boye. Romania can win this game now. They really can win this game. And Andrea Gianni knows it. Boye is removed from the action. In comes Karl. Interesting calls here. Karl is on to try and shore up the serve reception because Karlin is really targeting out on that left side. Goes there again, lovely shot. Tilly with a good pass. And France put the ball on the floor through Geoffroy, and it's a massive one. Romania have a 2-point cushion. They can afford to miss one side-out chance. If they bury this side-out chance, they have an incredible 3 match points against the Olympic champions for what would be one of the results of this tournament. Balian out, Dumitru in for his playmaking again. One good pass, one good set, one good kill, and Romania have got themselves to the verge of a big win. Luati has the pressure of the serve. Into the net. Match points arrive. And that smile from Sergiu Stancu tells you all you need to know. It's not just the 1 match point, it's 3 match points. And this could be one of the greatest results from this current crop of Romanian players. In fact, it will be their biggest result. Dumitru serves. France to stay in the game. Oh, it's magnificent. It is a magnificent game of volleyball from Romania. Belabata, one of the heroes, gets the final block, and Romania can celebrate. They have downed the Olympic champions here at the EuroVolleys in 4 fabulous sets. It is 3-1 to Romania. Well, France not in trouble. Top of the pool, undefeated until that point. But from Romania's point of view, that's just changed everything. This is one of their best ever results. And this current crop of Romanian players have just done a serious number on France. Belabata next to that wing blocker who's had a great game. Achiabanate has played quite magnificently in this match. And I don't think our 2 Romanian fans can quite believe their eyes. I don't think the Romanian players can believe it either. That was a wonderful display of volleyball. They served so tough. They sided out so well. And they just didn't really let France get back into any sort of rhythm. And when France's serving yips returned in set 4, Romania's chances to win the game returned. Look at that. 25-23, 16-25, 25-18, 25-21. Take a bow, Romania. That is a marvellous performance. And there's your final tale of the tape. France kept battering away on side out, but they could not get service rhythm. 32 errors from France in that match, and the majority of those were service errors. Now, the players were absolutely smacking the cover off the ball today. I think we're going to get to see some velocities there, but not to worry, I can promise you. Romania were hitting the ball hard, France were hitting it very hard. And we're hoping that we're going to hear from one of the star players any moment now. He's had a marvellous game for Romania, and hopefully we are going to be able to hear from Robert Adrian Achiabanate after a superb job by his team. Belabata, can't believe it.
Well, beating the Olympic champions, congratulations, how does it feel?
Thank you so much, of course, for being a Romanian national team. We are really happy. We was really focused to play a really good game. I'm really happy for our staff and for my team that we could do this today.
Technically speaking, what do you think was the key to the success today? Which element?
In general, it is to be focused for sure. For every team everyone is focused. But today, I don't know. We were enjoying more the game and we did our best. I cannot describe this feeling, and I cannot say what was the reason to win. I am just glad to win the game.
One last question. What are the next goals of Team Romania?
Of course, I think now we are going to qualify. I'm really happy for this, and I'm looking forward for the next challenge for the next games.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Nice interview. Well played. Very humble there. He's just played a blinder. 20 points in the game. Romania beat France and climbed to second in the table. And that means that Portugal, Israel, Turkey are scrapping for those places. Romania, though, have just booked their slot in the next round. Level on points with France and just behind on ratios. Well, there's a bit of drama from the EuroVolley Men's 2023 champion. Issues for Les Bleus, the Olympic champions, to consider. Thanks for watching.